You guys remember Pascal Schmidlin. He has a YouTube channel, and he makes short films and animations and stuff. Well, he has a brand new short film that I'd love for you guys to go check out. It's called Cat Girl. It's linked right here, and it's in the description. It is a wacky, fun comedy, as usual. Very unique, and what's really unique about it is he's filmed all of it on a smartphone. But you wouldn't be able to tell. You're not going to be able to tell because he's good at what he does. So please go check that out, and now let's watch a video by me. Meme review. How's it going, bros? It's PewDiePie. What's up, everybody? All right, well, there's a trailer that came out that I wanted to watch with everybody here on camera in front of everyone, so you could watch my awesome facial expressions. That's what everybody's looking for, is they're looking down in the corner when I'm down here.
Hi, everybody.
And I'm just making facial expressions. Sometimes I pick my nose. I don't know if you've noticed that, but that's something that I do. So, this movie that's coming out this year at some point, I think it says in the trailer when it's coming out, it's called The Reliant. And I don't know anything about it. I'm pretty sure it's not about the band, Reliant K. Though that would be an interesting movie, wouldn't it? Like, here's how Reliant K became the most famous Christian pop punk band of all time. Except for 11-7, which I haven't hung up yet. I will. I know I said I'd hang it up. Maybe I should just hang it all up. Hang it up like Reliant K. So, The Reliant is the name of this. It has Kevin Sorbo in it. And I think, right? Yeah. It's got Kevin Sorbo in it, and I think it's about guns, but I'm not sure. I've only seen like the thumbnail. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what we think. I think the garbage truck is outside my house. Okay, yeah, see? Because that clearly makes it seem like it's about guns. Read the explosive novel before it comes to theaters. The novel's coming to theaters? That will be a boring movie. It'll be like The Notebook, where the whole movie is just... See, now my dog's barking. He's barking at the garbage truck. Hey, Barkley! Come here! It's because I named him Barkley that he barks. Come here, buddy! Here he comes. Hey, buddy boy!
Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
Why don't you go and preach the gospel to that creature who is barking nonstop throughout this video? And we're back, everybody! Woohoo! It's like no time passed because all of that got edited out, I'm sure, I hope. I'm just getting used to having somebody else editing this for me, unless he hates the last episode that I sent to him, and unless he charges too much. Great, here we go. The Reliant. So we got a girl holding a Glock, I believe. I think so. I probably should know a little bit better. I know that mine that I have right here, this is not a Glock. This is a Ruger, and I keep it next to my desk, so probably just cut that out. I think it's a Glock. The reason why is because it looks a little bit like a Springfield, but it doesn't have the trigger safety, so I think that it's a Glock. Let's start again. Oh, look, she's got a gun. Can you believe it? The Reliant. That's a nice engagement ring she has there, actually, looking back at it. Yeah, that looks a little bit like what I got for my wife. Good. Good for her.
What's it like up?
Oh, my goodness.
It's chaos.
The Reliant is an honest, God-honoring, action-packed story that doesn't shy away from the hard questions about God. Wow, David Benham. David Benham. Another hard Christian movie. Here we go. Great quote that you got God in there 2 times. Do you think that they put this all in caps so that they don't have to worry about capitalizing God's name? Kevin, do you not believe that God should be capitalized just because it's only capitalized because it's a proper name? Okay.
Lock up the weapons in the safe now.
Like all great stories, it's unpredictable. Though there are some unpredictable stories that aren't good. You know, like if you're watching something and you're like, well, I didn't expect Barney to pull out a gun and shoot a little kid. That was unpredictable, also inappropriate.
Run!
Walt!
Dream of 3 meals a day, and kids, and bedtime prayers.
Cool shot. Eerily prophetic.
It's over.
It's prophetic. This movie that hasn't come out yet is predicting exactly what I think is probably gonna happen in the world eventually. It's scary how accurate this is to my imagination and what I think is going to end up happening in the world. Unless this is a movie that was made like 10 years ago and now they're releasing it and it's just eerie. Oh, maybe he's talking about the book. Maybe that's what it is. It's amazing how this book predicted that Trump was going to become president. That would be scary if that was in the book or something. Kind of like The Simpsons. That happened. Didn't that happen on The Simpsons? 5 times The Simpsons predicted the future and Trump. America. Is this a Christian movie, you guys think? I'm wondering if this is another one of his libertarian, agorist movies or something, because I know Kevin Sorbo subscribes to that. When I found that out, I was a little disappointed. The most gripping, compelling script I've read in a long time. Now, this quote is about the script. That's from Ben B. Oh, wow, Ben B. He knows. No!
Oh, get out of here!
This is why I don't do books. There's too many quotes. The writing and flow was seamless. I had to keep turning the page to see what happened. Masterfully executed. D. Self. That is from The Self. That's a placeholder name. This is from The Self. It's me. I said this, but maybe we could fill it in with something that's a little more believable. So that's a quote about the book. Uh-oh. Upside down American flag. Extremely unique. I don't believe anything like it has been done before. Brian Friday, actor. Okay, so he knows. This is a guy who didn't actually like being in the movie. Think about this guy saying this quote kind of in a more like, oh gosh, I want to make sure I'm able to get other jobs after this. Hey, Brian Friday, what'd you think about that movie that you got paid to be in? And maybe Tricked also. Yeah, it's extremely unique. I don't think anything like that's been done before. It's a special movie. People will be surprised, to say the least, and the most. Hey! Shoot him! Spectacular. This story really moved me. That's from the producer of the film.
God has forsaken us.
Jimmy!
Oh gosh,
Leave me
no.
alone, Sophie! Leave me alone!
Jimmy,
he deserves to die! Who is responsible for it? Huh? Who's responsible? You know who?
Oh no! God's not responsible! God's not in control. Don't blame God. That's a joke. Another joke for everybody. A book like this comes out once in a generation from Louis C.K. Lucy.
God is good.
All the time.
He is what is good in this broken world, and He is loving, even when we don't understand it.
Okay, so it is Christian and gun and Second Amendment. If you enjoy pulse-pounding, inspirational fiction, this book is for you. Another quote about the book and not the movie. Quite the thriller. Intense. This story grabs you and doesn't let up. That's from the director of the film, I guess. Or it's just a movie director. From Peter Jackson. Patrick Jackson. What a great movie that looked like. It didn't say when it's coming out. In fact, that seemed like a trailer for the book. And also had clips of the movie. Maybe they just filmed a book trailer. I don't know what it's about, other than it's all God's fault, but God's good all the time. It's a family-friendly, full-feature action movie starring Kevin Sorbo. Film encourages faith in crisis, forgiveness, and upholds the right to keep and bear arms. Ladies and gentlemen, what a perfect combination for a movie. If only they had some football in there, prayer in schools, maybe some Bitcoin. Okay, well, that looks interesting. I'll go see it. I'll go watch it in theaters. I guarantee you, I will go see that movie 5 times as if it's a Star Wars movie. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching this. Let me know what you think about the trailer in the comments below. Let me know if you said any sort of wrong thing. Tell me what I can and cannot say. Tell me what I'm allowed to say in the comments below, and I will be depressed about it for weeks and weeks in the weeks to come. So thanks a lot, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time I review a trailer, which could be any time now. You never know when this is going to come out. All right, I'm going to hit the stop button now. Goodbye. Guys, you may not have noticed this, but this episode was edited by Christopher Capp because he did such a great job at mimicking my ADD style of editing. I noticed it because I didn't have to edit it myself, but you know what? Let him know what you thought about it in the comments below. Give him a shout out, tell him how awesome he is, and I may have him do more in the future, which means that I could put out more content quicker, better, faster, stronger than a speeding bullet. That's right, a speeding bullet because of guns and stuff. Also, the only reason I'm able to get him to help me out with the show is if I pay him, apparently. And the reason I'm able to do that is because of my awesome patron supporters. That's patreon.com/SayGoodnightKev. They're all amazing. Some of the most amazing, because they pledged the most, is the Defenders of Liberty podcast /YouTube channel. You can check them out in the link below. Jacob and Emily Rugrock and Amanda Stewart. Goodbye.